I've met couples where the guy is an outrageous cook. So his girlfriend just never cooks because what's the point? You know, he's got it on lock. Somebody better cook though. I would never want to be in that relationship where like two people can't cook. That would be tough. I went to Italy this summer for my honeymoon. Like, you want to talk about romance? Like, Europe is it. Food and romance collide there so much. And that's why we decided actually to go to Europe for our honeymoon, because I was like, I want to have a culinary experience. I don't want to just go out and lay on a beach, you know, and eat substandard food at an all-inclusive restaurant. We were eating pasta at this winery, and it was literally just rigatoni pasta, which is my favorite, just boiled with crushed tomatoes. They just crush them up with garlic and basil, a little salt and pepper. Literally, that's all I could taste in it. And it looks really rustic. It wasn't fancy. It was just in a big bowl. It's the best pasta I ever had in my life. You could probably make that pasta in less than 15 minutes. Because I like al dente, I always rinse because I don't want the pasta to keep cooking. So I rinse in cold water. So you're gonna boil the pasta in extremely salty water. With pasta, that's the key. So you get the water boiling, you add your pasta. If it's not fresh pasta, you're gonna cook it for 8 minutes? You want a nice al dente, right? So it depends on your stove. Al dente doesn't mean raw. Al dente means that it's still firm, but it's not raw. And I always just take a piece of pasta out and I keep trying it. I taste. I think that's the key thing with cooking. You have to taste every step of the way. You can't just expect the finished product is going to be great and not taste at all. And I keep a little bit of that water from the pasta just to add to the sauce a little bit because it has that saltiness. And when you're draining the pasta in that same pasta bowl even, you know, you can just get crushed tomatoes if you have like a nice can of crushed tomatoes, or just crush them yourself, what I'm sure they did there, because it had the skins on, with garlic. Big chunks of garlic I think are good, but I'm a garlic person. So just saute that and then just chiffon. Chiffon means you're gonna roll up basil leaves. You're just gonna slice them. And you're gonna cook that down a little bit just to get flavor, and then you're gonna add the pasta back in, salt, pepper, maybe a little crushed pepper if you like. That's it, to taste, done. It doesn't get much easier than that, right? It was so basic, but the flavors and everything was local. You could taste it, and simple, because sometimes, you know, people think, oh, you have to do all these complex flavors, you know. You go to restaurants, you see on menus, like, oh, there's all these ingredients. But sometimes it overshadows and masks, like, how good a tomato is, you know what I mean? So yeah, that pasta just blew my mind. Yeah, start small. Don't take these recipes on that are like, you know, the 10-hour recipes off of Pinterest and think, oh, I can do this. That's where you get all those Pinterest fails from. Yes, people think they're heroes. I think it's starting at the basics, because cooking is a science in many ways, right? So if you just understand the fundamentals of cooking, and you don't have to have this great passion for it, but it's just about educating yourself.